Let us continue with working capital. Various types of capitals are required in the business. Fixed capital is required for purchase of fixed assets, and working capital is required for day-to-day expenses of the business unit. We will find working capital is generally employed in current assets of business such as raw materials, debtors, bill receivables, cash, inventories, etc. Like blood circulating in the human body, working capital also circulates in the entire business unit. You can see the definition according to Lincoln, Doris, Stevens, and J.S. Mills. Now let us see to the concept of working capital. There are two, gross working capital and net working capital. Gross working capital. The total of all current assets of the company is known as gross working capital. This can be written as gross working capital is equal to total current assets. Second is net working capital. Now, in that net working capital, it's a difference between the current assets and the current liabilities. This can be written as net working capital is equal to current assets minus current liabilities. When current assets are more than current liabilities, it is said to be positive net working capital. And when current assets are less than current liabilities, it is said to be negative net working capital. Now let us see the difference between these two. The meaning is gross working capital means sum total of current assets. As we said, bills, receivable, debtors, short-term marketable securities, bank balance, cash, etc. Net working capital means current assets minus current liabilities. Now, what is the liquidity position? In gross working capital, this concept does not indicate any of the liquidity position, whereas net working capital indicates liquidity position of the company. The financial position and the measurement. Gross working capital does not give a true idea of the financial position of the company, whereas net working capital shows the correct position of the finance in your company. Increase in current liabilities. Increase in current liabilities increases the gross working capital, whereas increase in current liability does not increase in net working capital. Let us see the characteristics of working capital. First, short-term capital. The amount of working capital is used in the business as short-term capital requirement. Second is investment in current assets. The amount of working capital is invested in current assets such as debtors, bills, stocks, etc. Third, liquidity. Liquidity is the basic feature of working capital. All the money invested in working capital can be converted into cash in short-term duration. Fourth, less risk. Working capital can be converted into cash easily. Working capital circulates for short term. Hence, the risk in working capital is less compared to the fixed capital. Fifth, changing form. The form of working capital is constantly changing. Example, for raw material to finished goods, from finished goods to stock, and later on in the form of debtors. Seventh, to pay the day-to-day expenses. The amount of working capital is used to attain the day-to-day expenses. 8. No depreciation. Depreciation is not to be calculated on working capital as its form keeps on changing. 9th, requirement. The requirement of working capital keeps on changing. It differs from business to business. It depends upon many factors such as type of business, nature of business, etc.